Hey, Mom, you in here?
I'm supportive of the idea because I think sometimes in life you have amazing connections with people.
So, what if I told you that Mom and I were flying out to Maryland to go meet Steven and we wanted to invite you because Dad can't go?
Oh my god, yes! I want to go! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get to meet Steven!
I'm going to get ready because in 30 minutes, Steven and I are going to be meeting.
What do you turn that way? Oh god. There's a lady. It's okay. Is either come from there, there, or there? I can't breathe. No, it's not. Yeah, you're good. Unless you have an issue being in it, but...
Oh, no, was it?
No.
TV show? Hey, Mom. No.
What needs to go on?
Why don't you take off your shoes? Me. Right.
Me! There's a 12-year-old in here, what the fuck? What did we buy, Steven?
Fucking dicks.
Oh yeah. Meow again, little friend. It's not gonna meow again. Meow. 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 We're concerning everyone here. Meow. Also, me. So the reason I'm doing this video is because we worked so hard to meet up and like make this actually work, and now we're here. So a lot of people doubted us and said an online relationship wasn't gonna work out and long distance doesn't work out and a lot of that.
And here we are, working the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm really proud that we've made it to this point. Shut up, bitches. Just some random chicks.
Remember the Bee Gees?
What? Like, Aunt Tracy got another dog? What kind of dog? Oh my god!
I heard.
Okay, bye. Love you. I gotta film. Holy shit.
I'm gonna go right into it. What do you not like about me?
I don't like how loud you chew. That's really it.
Really?
Yeah, there's not really... That's really it.
So basically the only thing that I should learn from this is to chew louder?
What were your first thoughts when we were FaceTiming? I was at my aunt's wedding.
I don't really remember. It was... Was it right before you and Andrew broke up? Yeah.
Yeah, we were like on
So
the
I
edge.
kind of saw that coming. And I kind of already knew that we were going to become a thing. Not going to lie. I was like, okay. Because it wasn't a Because I asked if you wanted to talk to Andrew, and you're like, no, I'll talk to you. I was like, okay, cool, I guess we're going to be a thing. And that was like a year and a half ago, and now we're here. So,
Fair enough.
what's your greatest fear in life?
Not being able to overcome this whole dizziness thing and having to depend on somebody, because sometimes I really can't just depend on myself and I actually need someone else's assistance, and really gets in the way of a lot of things. And definitely losing you is one of my biggest fears, because
When I was writing that question, I almost said, and don't say losing me, because I knew you were going to say that.
it's a fear I have. But how did you feel when we weren't talking for 3 months?
For the first, like, month, I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, alright, fine, whatever the fuck, I don't give a shit. And then a month in, I text Brendan, and I was like, alright, like, I'm starting to miss her a little bit. And it didn't escalate I texted him in March, right before my birthday, and on the band trip when I was up in Boston, I drank like 6 Monsters, and on my 3rd one, I was like, holy fuck, I miss you, and we started talking right afterwards,
Yeah.
so.
Your turn.
You also cured my Monster addiction. Without us even talking. Just like, I have no idea why, I just can't drink it anymore. What is your number 1 goal in life?
I guess to get out of my comfort zone and, like, go and actually, like, live and experience things and, like, try different things, and, I really want to go, like, see the world, but I'm scared to fly. I guess just pushing myself and experiencing a lot of different things, I guess.
I guess the second half of that question doesn't make sense, but I was gonna say, when do you expect to achieve it?
I'm achieving some of it right now.
That is true.
What was your reaction when I messaged you during those 3 months we didn't talk, and I was like, hey?
I was at work. That was the only thing that was on my mind. That entire shift was, I was like, alright, like, what do I say? So, you take up a lot more of my mind than I think most people, like, understand. If there was one thing that you could change about the world, what would it be and why?
There's, like, trash everywhere and stuff, and that's gonna affect us a lot. Like, the earth in general and people in general, so. I don't know, just not littering and just, like, picking up trash if you see it. Like, in Berthoud, there's a skate park, and there's always
A shitload of trash.
Yeah, so what I can do right now is that, at least. Just curious, what about you?
This is actually the answer that I expected you to say, but, teen suicide. Getting those numbers way down from where they are today.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I expected you to say when I was writing that question out, is I figured you'd say that the Josh program is what you're doing now to get those numbers down, at least in your area, and that's...
Yeah, it's really hard to... The trash thing for right now is a little bit more realistic and easier to control, but the whole suicide thing is so, like, random, and, like, there's so many suicides.
It's so abstract.
There was, like,
3
3 suicides in my district within the last, like, 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've met, how do you feel?
I'm ready for May. I'm gonna graduate, I'm gonna buy a one-way ticket, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you.
My last question's kind of deep and obvious, but I also want to face-to-face hear what you have to say, so...
Oh, God.
Do you, like, actually love me, and why? And you can't just say 'cause it's you, like...
Well, you said I can't say because it's you, but I'm going to ignore that, and I'm going to say because it is you. And everything that you do, you have so much passion for. And when you want something to happen, you make sure it gets done, and I love that in people. What?
You're a dork.
What?
Nut!
Oh.
Stop. Seriously.
Fine, bitch. BJ's?
Oh my god, BJ's. So don't shoes. Oh my god.
It's amazing how 6 hours of traveling can make you look so dead inside. No, I'm back in Colorado now. I was gonna try filming when I was at the airport saying goodbye to Steven. I was bawling my eyes out and he was holding me and I just couldn't do it. It did not feel right filming while that was happening. I just really did not want to. I wanted to take in saying goodbye to Steven because I had no idea when I'm going to see him again. Where do I start? Honestly, meeting Steven went way better than I thought it was going to go. I kept looking at Steven when we weren't filming and I kept saying, we just met today. We were laughing about it so much because it really did not feel like we just met. It felt like, hey, we saw each other years ago and we haven't seen each other in a long time and here we are seeing each other again. We were just sitting there amazed that we just met that day. We have such a deep, loving connection from FaceTiming so much and talking for almost 2 years over Facebook that everything just came so natural. Really appreciate my parents and the people around me and how much they're supporting me on all of this. Justine, thank you for coming out with us. Dad couldn't because work and he really wanted to, but I felt more comfortable knowing that it wasn't just Mom and I going. It felt nice having one more person to go to make sure everything was going to go right, to protect us. We were going to a new state. It was just all really crazy and kind of uncomfortable getting there to meet him. Thank you for coming with us. I know it was kind of one hell of a trip, but I think you enjoyed it. Dad, thank you for supporting all of this and letting Mom, Justine, and I fly out to Maryland where we've never been to meet a guy I've never met. Mom, thank you so much for everything. I know I already thanked you in the first video. My camera cut out, so I'm having issues with the microphone and my camera freezing while filming, so I know there's a lot of cuts in the first video and it kind of looks weird and maybe even staged. Looking at that, I was like, yeah, that doesn't really look real. I can see how other people are thinking that too, but I did thank her in the first video for those of you who were asking about that, but I'm going to thank her again here because she definitely deserves it. Thank you for being so willing to go on these crazy adventures. I was really glad that I had the opportunity to meet Steven. I'm really looking forward to seeing Steven again. I have no idea when that's going to be, but I know it'll be sometime soon. I just don't know what to say. I'm really glad I got to meet you, Steven. Well, here's a slideshow and some fancy music in this video.